Hi, how are you doing today? My name is Desiree Duran, and I am an educator and esthetician, practicing esthetician for advanced rejuvenating concepts and skin rejuvenation clinic. I take great pride in the products that I use, and I also take great pride in the techniques that I teach, and I hope that you'll learn a great deal of what we have to do and offer for the classes and webinars that we've been teaching. And if you ever have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact us, email us, so that way we can better help you with your clients and technique. Now, when working with a Brazilian, the biggest rules to follow are your L's. You're going to have your hand placed in certain different directions, and you'll see my hand. I never actually push on her hand, I pull, and 3 and 3. And my method in 3 and 3 is 3 fingers wide, 3 fingers thick when dealing with hair, and then you always come up about 1 inch to 2 inches for the runway. Because that amount is just the amount to where it's not going to be so uncomfortable on the client. You're working in small sections. When you work in larger sections, you're obviously causing more trauma to the nerve, which is inside the skin, and it causes more irritation, more pain, so it registers in the nervous system. Whereas you do 3 and 3, it's not as much, and then you're going to switch from side to side. Okay. When you apply pressure, what's going to happen is you're just when you rub, it stimulates. There's already enough circulation going on in the area. When you stimulate it, it circulates blood to increase oxygen flow and strengthens the hair as a result. What we're trying to do is cause trauma to deaden the hair. So you don't want to increase circulation. Also, in the method that we teach, we're placing the hair in directions that you normally don't do that. So when you rub, it actually puts the hair back into where it feels like it's supposed to go, and we don't want it to move. I'm working right in the hood, right by the clitoris, small sections, about 1 finger thick. Now, one thing that I've noticed is that she hasn't waxed this particular area in a while. Reason being is because it's fuller in the hair growth, which means that she's done kind of like a little landing strip, which again, some of your clients do that. Every once in a while they're like, oh, you know what, let's take it all off. Geraldine, let me just have you pull your abdomen up just a little bit for me. She's doing that while I'm holding this part down here, and I pull up. And it removed all the hair that I wanted it to. And the reason I had her do that is so that way she's keeping this part up here on her abdomen tight while I'm keeping this part of the labia down here tight, and it makes it painless and smooth. Very, very, very efficient, as well as taking that one strip off that we needed to remove. Alright, you're relaxed. So now that she's done that, I'm going to look and see. Again, right here, do you see where it's kind of coming off to the side right there? You see how the hair is just showing you where it needs to go, where it needs to be removed. Alright, you see that? You see how beautiful it came up? But do you see what I mean? How you have to start just, it'll start to show you where you needed to remove that next part. You go one step at a time and you just start going. Now the rest of the hair all grows down, right? So I'm going to come in and remove a little more from the side of the labia. I actually applied a larger amount. It almost looked like this, when the strip of hair is probably about this big. So what I'm doing is I'm folding over this part here to reinforce the part that has the hair. Because this area, you do not want to get stuck in, you don't want to pull in, you really want to make sure that you have a good solid strip. So I'm just reinforcing my strip, rolling it in. I have my nice tab there, I lift, and I pull. All the while, there's my strip. Beautiful. Again, you can see that there's no broken bulbs. Everything comes out clean, and it's about as thick as your finger.